On today's Arizona Daily Mix, it's prom season, and we'll tell you about an event where teens can get their dresses for free. And we're learning the history of the Black Theater Troupe and hear about their upcoming season. Plus, a new space-themed land is launched at Legoland, California, Lego Galaxy. And we're gonna be on board for all the new Out of This World fun. We've got that and a lot more, and it all starts right now. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am Brad Perry. Thanks for joining us here on the CW7 Arizona. Teresa's out today again, but hopefully be back tomorrow because I made a good cup of coffee. She's missing out on a good cup of coffee. Also, she missed out on something that I think she did on purpose. But Lexi, come on in here. Lexi, we had a special choreographer come in.
We did.
Yesterday.
We heard about it a little bit yesterday during the show.
Yes, we did.
We teased it.
And so I was like, okay, what are we doing? What's going on? So set this up. What you've gotten us doing these viral TikTok dances and stuff, right?
Yeah, so viral dances because they draw on the viewers, of course, on social media. And I have Kelly Lederman, our EP, her daughter, Amelia, also loves to do them. And so there's this one that's become very popular, the Double Dutch Bus, which for me and Amelia, like, it's a new song for us,
right?
But I don't think it's new for you.
No, please, the Double Dutch Bus? No, why'd you have to say it like that? Wait, let's go back there. What do you mean it's not new for me?
I mean, like, this is the first time I've heard it.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wow. And you know what, that song I think just turned like, yeah, we won't give the ages away there, but yes, the Double Dutch Bus. So yesterday, do we have footage of what we did yesterday?
Yes.
So, okay, let's take a look and see.
There was a funny one and a really good one.
Okay.
Oh, this is the good one. This is where we nailed it.
Right? This is, look at, look at me. Look at me. Look. I see you messed up. I did, I got it. There we go.
Okay.
And then this slide kind of like went wrong.
No, this is where you nailed it. You nailed the slide.
Did I nail the slide? Because I was falling all over the slide.
Yeah. Okay, wait, roll the next one. Roll the funny one. This is the one where you
is this one? This is where we were like, I got a little too much into it.
Yeah, we were really feeling the music.
Yep. You get to see the bones crackling there a little bit. So,
okay, here it comes.
Here we go. Here we go. And then
the balance.
The balance. And then,
You know, this was a really hard one.
This was a hard one.
We usually do like a little bit simpler. This one was very difficult.
And then I just saw one. Did I send it to you?
Not yet.
Not yet. I looked at one the other night. I think last night I looked at it.
Okay, so they should stay tuned because maybe there's another one coming.
There's more coming. There's more maybe next week. Maybe we do these each week.
Oh, I mean, you don't have to ask me twice.
And you'll do them. Who else we get involved? We got to get like Mikey, Mike Gallagher. We get Gallagher involved.
Yeah.
Well, you know he has a dance school.
That's true.
Dancing,
Yeah,
so
that's true.
There you go. All right, and also too, you know what we'll talk tomorrow? A movie that's coming out.
Okay.
Hail Mary. Project Hail Mary.
I can't wait.
Beautiful.
It's exciting.
Beautiful it was. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Lexi. All right, that was Miss Lexi. So, okay, the Black Theater Troupe has been a place for artists to bring their work to the community and has performed some amazing productions. I got to see how they are keeping a legacy alive in the arts. David?
Yes.
This troupe is amazing. How long has the Black Theater Troupe been here in Arizona?
Well, this is our 56th season, and it was started in 1970 by Helen Mason, and it's been rolling along ever since. 56 years.
Wow. Let's talk about how it got started, because it just didn't just pop up all of a sudden, did it?
No. It started out as a project. Helen Mason was a director in the City of Phoenix Department of Recreation. So she was responsible to do community programs. So during the late 60s, when there were racial unrest around the country, she decided to have a program here in Phoenix that gave the community the opportunity to voice their views about, what was bothering them within the community. But she was very, very smart. She decided to have when you would voice your opinion, you had to do it in song, an interpretive dance, write a poem or something like that, and then you could talk about anything. So that's how the theater troupe was started, very informally like that, as a community project.
And I want to say one thing about this theater that people might not realize is that you've had some amazing actors on the stage with some different productions that you've actually gotten the rights to that some people have not been able to have the rights to.
That's right. And more importantly, we've been able to be recognized for our ability to treat those productions with care and with a good look. That's mainly why some companies aren't allowed to do certain productions, because the authors or the licensing agents are scared that the end product might not be as good as it should be. But we have a reputation around the country to be able to do that. We were one of the first companies in the Southwest to be part of the Black Arts Civil Rights Movement back in the late 60s. So we have a reputation for doing good work.
We're sitting in the main theater. I know you have a small area, the little black box area.
Yes.
But what I love too is that there's not a bad seat in the house. And that's something that you guys really wanted to make sure that you didn't go too big, you didn't go too small.
That's right.
That you went just right.
Just right. And even when we were building the theater, we had to make the decision between a lot of leg room and more seats. More seats, more money, but more leg room, more comfort. So we had to make that decision, and we decided that that was the best thing to do. Keep it nice and small and intimate, right in your face, and it works out well like that.
It says Black Theater Troupe, but this is open to everyone.
Oh, it is,
Because you want people to come in here to learn some history or to see some great theater. So everybody's welcome.
That's right, everybody's welcome. More importantly, not only do we want them to learn and see great theater, we want them to understand that stories are universal. Our stories are universal. Just because our stories are centered around the Black experience, it doesn't mean that those experiences don't happen within other cultures. And that's what people have to understand, that our stories are universal. It's just how everyone has a good story to tell. And we like to tell our story, and it can be translated into many different cultures. So we want you to come and enjoy and learn and see yourselves on stage.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's talk very quickly. The season starts when and goes until?
It starts the beginning of September and goes until the end of May of the following year. And during that time, we do a subscription series of 6 productions annually.
Like that. All right, you want more information about the Black Theater Troupe? Just click onto the website and find out their shows and a little bit more about the history. As the temperatures heat up, we're all looking for more shade. See how to get some for your home later in the show. But first, a new era blasts off at Legoland, and we're going along for the ride. Nets.
Race 6, 2026 for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series takes us to the famed Darlington Raceway, the track too tough to tame. And when we get there, Junior Motorsports going for 4 wins in a row. Saturday in Vegas belonged to Kyle Larson. He joins Allgaier, Shane Van Gisbergen as winners this year for JRM. And a season ago when we were at Darlington, it was the Brandon Jones show, Jamie.
This was a popular win. Brandon Jones, you see, taking the lead on a late race restart right here. This is a driver's favorite racetrack, and all I can think about is that moment he had with his wife, getting the trophy in victory lane right here. Oh, it's as good as it gets in racing.
And Junior Motorsports has been pretty good when you look at the last 10 drivers to win there. Several from JRM are on the board. Who gets it done on Saturday? We look forward to bringing it all to you live on CW.
And we hope you do tune in and check out the races Saturday live from Darlington, South Carolina. You never watch a NASCAR race, then make this your first, and you'll be hooked for the first lap to the finish line. We got it all right here on the CW7 Arizona, where we like to say, vroom, vroom, it's all good.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Legoland, California.
A new space theme has landed in Legoland, ushering an era of immersive and elevating family thrills. And joining us this morning from Legoland is Ambassador Julia Strada and Project Director Tom Storier to give us the scoop on this out-of-this-world adventure. Good morning, you two.
Hi, good morning, Brad.
Good morning.
All right, listen, we've been talking about this because, Julia, I had you on earlier this month. We said we're ready, we're excited. It opened up March 6th, but now it's done. So tell me about this new area.
Yeah, it's an exciting time for Legoland California Resort and also Legoland Florida Resort. They opened theirs February 27th, but here in California, we have an entire land. So we're standing inside Lego Galaxy. It's 2.4 acres of cosmic adventure and fun for the entire family.
So, and what's very interesting about this is that this is very new because we haven't seen something done in Legoland for almost 20 years?
We've seen new things, but this is the first coaster in 20 years here at Legoland California, and it is a new indoor space-themed coaster. It's for the whole family, but what we love about it is the customization, because you actually enter into the briefing room and you hear the chief engineer, Biff Dipper, give you instructions on how you're going to save the world from this asteroid or probable destruction by creating this spacecraft of your own that lures away the brick separators. And you go into the customization bay and then you create your own spacecraft. So you look at these digital screens. It's teams of four, groups of four, I should say. So it's either your own family or you could be in there with total strangers, and you've got to decide together. Do you want burgers for wings? Do you want disco balls on the back? Do you want flowers on the back of your spacecraft? You decide. You have 3.5 minutes about in that room, and then you go to the next bay where you actually launch and you scan your RFID wristband, and the spacecraft turns into your spacecraft. So you see yourself as soon as you turn the corner in the spacecraft that you designed before you launch off into the Lego universe. It about speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. So the reactions from the guests have been pretty cool.
I love it. Okay, I love that how Tom is smiling right now. And Tom, I got to ask you, you haven't been smiling like that the whole time. You're smiling because it's done. So let's talk about this project and how long it's taken from literally, I will say in someone's mind, paper to where it's at now.
Yeah, so Merlin Magic Making and Lego have worked together, co-creating this for over 3.5 years, and it's been a fun adventure. There's been a lot of hard work, a lot of creative ideas, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that have gone into making this amazing family coaster. That I've gotten to see guests coming off of it over the past couple weeks, and seeing the kids laugh, the smiles, a lot of messy hair, and people checking out their pictures. Everybody's first reaction is, I want to ride it again, because it's that cool.
And I think they're surprised, because I think they think a lot of people think it's a virtual ride, like they're just going to sit somewhere and then things are going to move around them. But it's a roller coaster.
Yeah, because they can't see the track of the roller coaster. They're seeing where you get on and launch from. So that surprise element, it's a really fun takeoff, and there's so much to see within the Lego Galaxy that guests just want to do it again and again, which is a dream come true for the team that's created this.
Yeah, all right, you said right there, guests wanting to do this over and over, but for those people who maybe not been to Legoland before, what tips do you have for them for visiting?
Well, always go to the website. I mean, as you know, I have a grandson now, and I have kids, and I've always gone to the website to plan. So go to legoland.com/California. Find out the height requirements. Find out what food you want to eat when you're here. Find out what time things open. Go to the water park, which opens this Saturday, and stay at Legoland Hotel. Especially if you're coming from Arizona, it's definitely a multi-day destination with Sea Life Aquarium, with more than 60 rides, shows, attractions inside Legoland. Come out and play and stay with us for a while.
So, right there, very quickly, I know we got to wrap it up, but staying there is so cool because you have the resort right on the premises right there where you get in early, you get in late if you want to. It's really fun for everybody. And so for all that information, again, where can they go to get it?
Go check out legoland.com/California or /Florida. Find out all the deals, what's there to do. Check it out, and then come out and visit us.
I like it. Julie, Tom, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us, Brad. Hope you come out soon.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Legoland California.
All right, coming up, see where your teens can go this weekend for a free prom dress next. Prom season upon us, and that means it's time for those maybe very expensive prom dresses. Well, there's one group that's making sure that the ladies are going to look amazing at prom, and it's for free. And Sophie, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Let's talk about the organization that you're with, because this is something important for people to know that you guys are doing this.
Yes, we're part of NCL, an organization made up of mothers and daughters dedicated to serving their community across the United States through community, leadership, culture, and philanthropy.
This is so great that you guys are doing this, and it's a group effort, and so it's prom season. And a lot of people know those prom dresses, as I said, can be very expensive, so you want to make sure that the young ladies are going to prom in style and not breaking the bank.
Absolutely. We have over 2,000 free prom dresses that you can come and pick up this prom season this Sunday on March 22nd.
Oh, this is great. Okay, let's talk about the dresses, because what's really neat is that these dresses were donated, right?
Yes, we ran dress drives all over the state of Arizona through all 10 of our chapters in NCL, as well as a few high schools as well. It was really a community effort. We're very proud.
I like that. All right, let's talk style now. You're wearing a very elegant one here. What do you
Yes.
have on here? This is great.
Thank you. This is one of the dresses that we collected from our drives, and we also have a couple more coming out on models. This is Sophia
So-
in the green.
Okay, as she comes out, we're seeing the glitter. Is that what's really in for the young ladies now? We're seeing that with all
I've
of you?
been seeing a lot of glitter.
So is that what it is? Kind of like the Taylor Swift era kind of thing?
I'd say so, yes. I mean, we have every style and shape and color imaginable. Here is Olivia in the blue.
I like this one. So this is nice, a little slit there. That's very cool.
Yes.
And what's really neat is that you don't have to pay at all for these, right?
Nope, 100% free. When we were handing out flyers, one of the biggest questions that we had asked is there some sort of gimmick? Are we paying for something? Is there something that we have to do? There's absolutely no gimmick. It is 100% free. Come and pick yours up. You do have to register for it, though. You do have to sign up. It is, you can go sign up at beyondthedress.org.
I like it. All right, then we have our last dress here, which
Yes.
is one of the dresses I'm starting to see more and more of the ladies getting and then doing their little touch to it.
Yes, this is coming out in the pink is Lily.
So very nice. I like this, all these dresses. And they're all available there. Now this is the thing that I've got to understand. 2,000 dresses you have?
2,000.
Wow, that's amazing. So you're making sure that every girl that wants to go to prom looking beautiful is going to be able to.
Yep, no matter what your personal interests are, we do have a dress for you.
Okay, and you want them, as you said, sign up early because this is going to be a very long or quick day when they come to get them, right?
We are there all day, so no matter what time you are available on Sunday, you can come in. There are no qualifications for it, but you do have to register, and make sure to do so as soon as possible because spots are running out.
This is amazing. Okay, I have to ask, what grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade, I'm a
You're
junior.
This is amazing. You guys are so, and this organization is so important. Why?
Well, we did this to make sure that prom was accessible for everyone. We won the Linda Martin's Innovation Grant, and when we were pitching our project to apply for the grant, we were thinking, what is one thing that is relatable to us as an organization? We are an organization made up of mothers and teens from 7th to 12th grade, and within there we were thinking, well, what's relatable to all of us? And we thought, well, getting dressed up for a school dance, we all have them, right? And what feels better than feeling gorgeous on a special night? And we wanted to make sure that that was something that everybody could access.
I love this. This is so great. So information's up on the screen. Also, we have it over on our website, but make sure you go by it. It is beyondthedresses.org, right?
Yes,
we want to make sure
beyondthedress.org.
Right, not .com. Make sure you go .org and sign up right now. And if you have someone that you're thinking of, sign them up. Maybe they're afraid to sign up themselves, but go get it done. So thank you, ladies. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so
Everyone looks so
much.
great. There you go. As we mentioned, information is on the website for this great event. All right, coming up, see how a little shade can prolong your outdoor entertaining for the season. That's next.
Find CW7 Arizona on all your favorite platforms. YouTube TV, Hulu Plus Live TV, Fubo TV, DirecTV Stream, DirecTV, Dish, Cox, and Sparklight. CW7 Arizona, it's all good.
And welcome to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix. There's still a lot more to come on the show. All right, I hate to say this, but we do have record-breaking temperatures this week, and we all want a little shade. Well, Teresa shows us how All Shade Pro concepts may just have what you're looking for.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by All Pro Shade Concepts.
We are here on the patio of Starfish Scottsdale. It's beautiful right now.
Yes.
And of course, when this restaurant is open, it'll be just after Easter. And it's going to be beautiful then. But what about summer?
Yeah, they're going to need some shades. And they were proactive. They got roller shades installed before they opened. So they're not trying to fight with the customers and fight with the seasons. They were super knowledgeable in the building process. They ordered them, had them custom made because it takes weeks, and installed before they open.
When I think of your company, I think of homes. You do residential patios, but of course, you do commercial. And for a business like this, it's hugely important.
All our shades are commercial grades. So what people have to know is when they order a shade like this, they're going to get the same product, the same quality and service as they would get at a restaurant, high-end restaurant, that they would for their house.
Tell me what went into these shades specifically.
Color match, fabric options, everything they picked was absolutely perfect. And we have the styles and colors to choose from that can complement any patio, especially a commercial one.
When out-of-towners come to Arizona and they go to a restaurant, what do they want to do?
They want to sit outside. They're used to that snow, and they're like, oh, this is perfect. But you don't want the wind, the noise, the dust, the bugs, the heat, the cold. This shields all of that.
And it extends the usable space of a business.
It makes it actually livable, usable, and people want to be outside because it drops the temperature 20 to 30 degrees, and then in the winter time, it retains that heat. It shields the cold. So this is really a year-round product that makes it comfortable to be outside.
And it's an investment, right?
Yes.
Because now your business, now and for years to come, is going to be so much more comfortable.
And when you have a reputable company that's been around 21 years, will be here for the life of the product.
If somebody wants to have shades, maximize their business, can they get a free estimate?
Yes, go online, allproshade.com, or you can call the office. You can schedule a time to tour the showroom, or we can have a rep come out to your home or business and give you an in-person quote.
Well, I know that your customers are happy, and I'm about to meet one. Well, congratulations on Starfish Scottsdale. This patio is going to be hopping. There's already a lot of buzz.
Oh, it's going to be phenomenal. We can't wait. The patio is going to be the place to be. People come visit us, and the first thing they want to be is be outside because they're coming from the Midwest, they're coming from the East Coast, and they want to be on a patio outside, enjoying the weather, enjoying the views.
What went into your thinking in terms of your shades? Like, what did you want?
Well, we wanted a comfortable area where people can enjoy, and we knew we had a great location, but there was a couple things that we were concerned about. One being the noise from the road, the other thing being the sun, the other thing being the wind. And we wanted to be able to use the patio year-round. So the only way that we could do that would be by having shades. And the most important part is I wanted to find a shade with tracks that hold it steady in place that can secure the wind.
Why did you choose All Pro Shade Concepts?
I chose them for a number of reasons. One, recommendation through other people in the industry that I know. Two, going on social media and seeing their reviews and the comments that were made about them, and they were all fantastic.
That's big. Okay, well, when you open up, you and I will have to cheers out here on your patio.
There you go. I would love that.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by All Pro Shade Concepts.
When it comes to self-care, it's hard to find a place that has everything you need under one roof. Well, there is a new wellness spa in Scottsdale that is bringing everything together to live a blue zone life.
Lucenil is a regenerative aesthetics and wellness longevity studio, and we're located in Scottsdale Quarter. We have a full array of wellness and longevity therapies, as well as regenerative aesthetic services to help you look and feel your best each decade of your life. We were really inspired by the work that National Geographic and Dan Buettner did around the blue zones, where people naturally live long, healthy lives. So much so that our name, Blue Sunil, is an acronym for the first 5 blue zones, which are Sardinia, Okinawa, Nicoya, Ikaria, and Loma Linda. We want to be able to measure performance and progress over time. We start with a medical intake and a full consultation, including a Vizia skin analysis, so we can see the current state and condition of your skin and make recommendations of how to improve. We also do a in-body body composition test, so we know all of the things that are happening with your body. You know, everything that we did was really intentional, including our studio design. And we wanted to activate all of your senses and just help you feel a sense of calm when you come into Blue Sunil. We invite people into our relaxation lounge where they can set an intention for their time here. We have a beautiful playlist, which is actually embedded with healing hertzes and healing tones. So subliminally, you start to feel better from the instant you walk in. We even have a custom signature scent that was developed for us. Everything we do is medically guided. We have an IV lounge and an IV suite, and we have a selection of IVs to choose from to help you feel your best. This is one of our esthetician rooms. Here we treat all things relative to your skin. We do dermaplaning, chemical peels, hydrofacials, custom signature facials, everything to help you look your best every day. For lymphatic drainage compression therapy, we partnered with a medical grade device company called Balancer Pro. We can help you move your lymphatic system. It's great for overall detox and inflammation in your body. We offer a full range of facial injectables, so everything from Botox and Dysport and filler, but we also have things that stimulate your own collagen, so biostimulators. And we really favor natural outcomes here at Blue Sunil. Not for the faint of heart, we have our cryo chamber. It gets down to negative 160 degrees. It's a 2 to 3 minute session, but when you come out of there, you feel amazing. And the metabolic benefits continue on throughout the day. We have a private contrast suite that you can book by the hour. And in it, we have a traditional sauna, which gets up to 190 degrees. And then we have a cold plunge, and you can come in by yourself, with a husband, with a wife, with a couple of friends, and book it by the hour. So one of the hallmarks of the Blue Zones is this concept of community. And because community is so important, we have a community contrast suite. So 6 to 8 people in the sauna with 2 cold plunges available. We have an amazing red light room, medical grade, treats to the mitochondrial level of your cell, where inflammation starts, where disease starts. In addition to helping with inflammation and small aches and pains, red light is also great from an aesthetics perspective. At Blue Sunil, we're really proud to be the only place in town that offers medical grade hyperbaric oxygen therapy. And our device goes down to 2 full atmospheres of pressure and beyond. Your body gets flooded with pure oxygen. And when you're down at 2 full atmospheres of pressure, you actually start to lengthen the telomeres. When your telomeres start to shorten, that's when you start to age throughout your body. But hyperbaric oxygen therapy is great for so many things. We decided to keep our product selection really curated and tight. We wanted to offer skincare and supplements that are performance driven. So we have partnered with Skin Better for medical grade skincare and with Pure Encapsulation for the purest supplements on the market. We invite you to come in, stop by, do a tour, and you can also find us at our website, which is bluesunil.com.
Coming up, we're talking about an upcoming walk that benefits research for blindness. That's next. All right, want to know what's airing tonight on the CW7 Arizona? Well, it all kicks off with Family Feud and The Big Bang Theory. Then it's game night for the CW7 Primetime with Scrabble at 7 and Trivial Pursuit at 8. Then we finish out the night with some more Big Bang Theory and back-to-back episodes of that young boy genius. No, not Michael Petrie, our director, but young Sheldon. That's tonight, starting at 4 here on the CW7, where we like to say, it's all good. What? Arizona's Vision Walk funds research to help combat blindness. And join me is Paula Bedeen, who you may know for her work with veterans, to tell us about how you can get involved. And yes, you're usually here talking the Veterans Day Parade. We're just talking 30 years of that.
Right, it's amazing.
But now we shift to something that is very, very dear,
personal.
very personal.
Yeah.
And that is the Vision Walk.
Yeah.
And so let's talk a little about your story here because of why you're involved in this. People that might not realize.
No, they may not, because I do so well, they say. But when I was in the Navy, they found out that my family had a hereditary eye disease that causes blindness. And what it does is it takes all your peripheral vision and pushes it into a tunnel. And they actually call it tunnel vision. And it's called retinitis pigmentosa. They don't know what happens if the photoreceptor cells die and they put a pigment in the retina, or if the pigment causes the photoreceptor cells to die. So it's like having the camera and putting a black screen over it and you can't see through the lens of the camera is what it is. Or putting it down to this. I tell people it's like I have binoculars on all the time.
So and it's very interesting that Stevie Wonder, I believe, is similar to that. He can see things, but he can't see fully. And that's where a lot of people are with that kind of stigma, and that's why this research is important.
The research is so phenomenal. The Foundation Fighting Blindness they have the most research studies. And you know, 20 years ago, this is the 20th year of the walk, it was like we had maybe 1 or 2 research studies. Now there's 80, 100 of them. And I actually had an experimental eye disease through one of their research on my left eye, and it looks like it's helping to stop the progression. So the hope is that if we can keep the vision that we have, because I can move around, I can see your lovely face, I can tell we have the cameras here in the studio, you know, all those kinds of things. But it's just when it gets close to me, it's like all of this is blank. It's just nothing.
So, there's a special person that we have a picture of you with. Tell us about
Alex. He was my mobility and orientation instructor. I went down to the Tucson VA as a veteran. I have the Blind Rehab Center is down in Tucson, phenomenal place. And what they do is they make sure that your cane, you know how to use it correctly, because it's a tap process, and you put your left foot out and the cane has to be on the right, so it helps tell you if there's something in front of you, and vice versa. So when your right foot's out, your left foot, the cane has to be on the left side. So you have to learn how to do it, not get too wide of a girth and you know, those kinds of things. And then what they do is they make you walk straight in the sun, so you really can't cheat, because sometimes you can look down and cheat. Well, they don't. So Alex was a big help in helping me learn how to use a cane. You know, the hardest day is when you're like, no more keys, you can't drive. You've got to rely. Thank God there's Uber and Lyft now.
Yeah, now they do it.
You know,
Let's talk about the walk now. So this walk is coming out.
I'm so sorry.
No, I know we're talking. No, that's good.
Great walk this Sunday helps fund research for cures. We get thousands of people out there now, and we're going at Steele Indian School Park. We walk around, you'll see thousands of people with canes or service dogs. We're all out there to help raise money for the Foundation Fighting Blindness, which leads to so many cures. All their studies, they have found cures for children, for some of us older adults, those kinds of things. And without the research, there is no hope. So the walk helps give us the funds, to help give us the research, to help find a cure.
I love it. There it is. So it's this Sunday. Information is on the screen on how you can get involved.
Arizona Vision Walk. Support our team. We're on Five's Eyes if you want to support us.
I love it.
So
there you go. And of course, we have information on the CW7AZs.com website. So thank you, Paula, for coming in.
Always a pleasure. Always.
CW7 Arizona invites you to be our guest. Get 50% off on some of the best must-try food and drink establishments in the area. Scan the QR code on your screen right now and get ready to save. The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Philips Sonicare.
World Oral Health Day is tomorrow, and research is taking a closer look at how well our daily brushing habits are actually working. I recently talked with cosmetic dentist Dr. Sharon Wang about some simple ways to improve your routine. Good morning, doctor. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, let's dig right into this research and talk about how effective manual brushing really is.
Manual brushing is not. Clinical research from 59 studies shows that manual brushing will leave about 50% of the plaque behind, which is a huge problem overnight because while we're sleeping, the bacteria now has 8 uninterrupted hours to grow and multiply, especially in between the teeth along the gum line where a manual brush has a hard time reaching. That's why switching to Sonicare is so important.
Wow, I didn't even realize that. Oh man, this is amazing. All right, let's talk about people and concerning about, taking care of their oral health, but also affects our other health too, doesn't it?
Yes, our mouth is the entryway to the body. There's so much research connecting the oral bacteria to cardiovascular health, hypertension, diabetes, and stroke, and just overall wellness, overall inflammation. That's why it's so important to get the bacteria under control.
Okay, so let's talk about overnight. How do we make sure that we are taking care of that bacteria as we sleep?
The good news is Sonicare has the technology. The Sonicare 6500 removes 1,000% more plaque than your manual toothbrush. It has 62,000 bristle movements, and it also has the Sonicare fluid action technology. It drives fluid deep in between the teeth and along the gum line where bacteria likes to hide. You actually get to feel the care, and you feel this really effective yet gentle clean, which is why I love this toothbrush and I recommend it. And it's actually the #1 dentist recommended toothbrush in the world.
Oh my goodness, it's so funny. I was at a resort and they actually offered them for free in the hotel room.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What
I was
resort?
I know. Huh? I can't tell you which one it is. I don't want to get we'll just say it was a real nice one.
Well, you'll let me know after.
I will definitely. Okay, let's talk about, of course, the night switch experience. What's that all about?
Yes, the night switch experience. We are so excited for it. We are bringing the research to life, and we're going to show the audience what is actually happening in our mouth overnight, and also tips that we have to help and improve our oral health. So if you're in the area, I know you're not, but whoever's listening in the area, come visit us.
I like that, to come and experience that and see what's going on with it. So
yes.
That is so cool. Okay. This is such an important thing going on, especially with World Oral Health Day. So how can people find more information?
Go to Philips.com, and the Philips Sonicare 6500, which is this one, is available nationwide.
I love it. Doctor, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Philips Sonicare.
All right, coming up, it's the last week of spring training, and we'll show you how to knock your fashion game out of the park when we return.
Spring training style. It isn't just jerseys and flip-flops anymore. We are talking polished, comfortable, and game day ready. Christina Calhoun from Scottsdale Quarters here with a live fashion show to help you nail your look. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I'm always at a crossroads when I'm going to a baseball game. Do I want to look cute or do I want to be comfortable?
Yeah, that is the question, right? So really, spring training style is about striking that balance between comfort and looking nice. So we have put together some looks for you today that I think strike that balance perfectly.
Well, let's take a look. Yeah. Who's our first model?
First up, we have Braven, and she is modeling this adorable look from Abercrombie & Fitch. We've taken some basics like a denim skirt and a white tank top, and we've elevated it by adding a couple of pieces like this knit sweater and the matching team cap, just to give her a little bit more polished look.
I absolutely love this, and I don't even hold it against her that she's a Yankees fan.
How could you? She's so cute.
The short skirt's adorable. You got to be careful when it's 7th inning stretch.
So the great thing about this skirt, and I agree with you, is it has built-in shorts. So if you're going to go with something like that for spring training, absolutely go with a little something underneath.
Okay, that's brilliant. I should have known you would have had that problem solved. Thank you so much. That look is killing it.
Absolutely. All right, next up we have Ella. And she is modeling a look from Altered State. We took this beautiful green, comfy stretch dress, and then again, just sort of adding in a few pieces that make the look a little bit more polished. So she's got a great pair of comfortable wedges and that striped sweater up on the top, kind of pulling the whole look together, and also making it something that transitions really well if you want to go for drinks or dinner after the game.
Oh, absolutely. And I've always loved that brand. It's chic, it's elevated, it's comfortable. Brilliant idea on the shoe because you're always walking from your parking place to the stadium, then you're waiting in line for your beer. You want to be comfortable. You want your feet to be happy.
Exactly, yeah. We don't want to sacrifice comfort, but there are ways that we can make it look nice and still make sure that we can walk for the rest of the day.
Thank you so much. You look stunning in that. Okay, here's a look for the guys.
Yes, next up we have Harrison, and he is modeling a look from Southern Tide. I think he looks great with this pullover, great for if the weather sort of changes throughout the day. He's got a polo shirt underneath, these great pair of shorts, and a matching cap. I think this outfit is great for someone who might be out for the day with some corporate associates. Again, maybe going somewhere after the game. It looks very polished and put together, but at the same time, he's going to be super comfortable and relaxed.
I absolutely love this. As somebody with teenage boys, they would say it's nonchalant.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he knows. He knows. That looks great on you. Thank you so much. And as you said, you still have a look where you could close some deals. Now, this guy, okay, listen, we've called into service our very own intern, Matthew, student at the Cronkite School at ASU, and now America's Next Top Model.
Oh, yeah, and I think he's actually the perfect model to pull off this look. It's a more youthful look, sort of effortless casual. It's from a store called Feature. As he pointed out, you know, a nice statement shoe can really bring a look together. And I don't know if you know this, but the jorts have made a resurgence. They are super popular now, kind of a nod to that Y2K style. So if you're looking for something that just looks effortlessly cool and comfortable, this is the way to go.
Look, the jorts were a bit of a controversy here in the studio. It was divisive, you know. There was a polarity in terms of the responses, but I personally think they look pretty cool.
I think so too. I think he's pulling it off.
Definitely. Matthew, thank you. Models, fantastic job here. Step up. Let's get one last look at these gorgeous looks. Christina, tell us again where we can find any of these and more.
Yes, all of these looks are available at Scottsdale Quarter, and if you visit scottsdalequarter.com, you'll get a full list of these retailers where you can dress just like these models.
Thank you so much, and play ball.
We're so glad that you're watching CW7 Arizona today. Be sure to check us out online as well. See the trending stories that you need to know, program information, and so much more. It's all good over on CW7AZ.com.
All right, on tomorrow's show, we'll get a Bear Cup update from Heritage Park Zoology Sanctuary as we are continuing the party. And we'll get the 4 things we need to know about this weekend's car race at Darlington Raceway. And we got some spring travel deals going on. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us today. And for more information on anything we talk about during the show, head on over to the CW7AZ.com. And I don't know what's going on. What do we... Thank you. This is why we're Emmy award winning. All right, see you back here tomorrow. Bye.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by All Pro Shade Concepts, Legoland California, and Philips Sonicare.